The main theme, and I will follow him, is sorry, my dog might be in the background, is the idea that a woman will follow the boy that she likes wherever he goes with blind devotion. And I think this song has a very similar tone to earlier decades of like the 1940s and the 1950s of just a woman changing a man without any hesitation. And I think that I will follow him wherever he goes, kind of that lyric shows that. And I think partnership has shifted in the way that since then, women kind of don't go into a relationship, just jump into it and have this like just blind, like, I love him, he has nothing wrong with him or her things anymore. And It's My Party, I Can Cry If I Want to, I think is a little bit stronger than I Will Follow Him, just because it's kind of that universal feeling of when you like someone that doesn't like you back, it's okay to be upset about it, it's okay to cry. Whereas It's My Party, I Will Cry If I Want to kind of talks about dedicating and serving a man and being able to follow him wherever he goes, kind of thing. And this song is still popular. It blew up on TikTok. It got very viral on TikTok, and a lot of people still listen to it to this day. I think not only because it got viral, or it went viral, but as well because it's just a relatable song. You Don't Own Me is a tone shift in the 1960s, and it shows a woman being liberated and telling society that she can be her own person, and from birth her life isn't decided for her anymore, of having a husband and having a wife and having kids. And I think You Don't Own Me is a good anthem for this time. And I think the lyrics, don't tell me what to do, don't tell me what to say, and please, when I don't go with you, don't put me on display, perfectly describes the feeling that a lot of women had in previous decades of men just flaunting them around rather than knowing them as a deeper person. In The Leader of the Pack, she sounds about 15 to 17 years old, and she likes a boy, as the lyrics would say, from the wrong side of town. It sounds like her parents, she comes from a very affluent background. She's preppier, she's the leader, or he's the leader of his pack, and vice versa. And I think this song was popular at the time because it was relatable to teen girls, of maybe their parents not liking who she picked out or something like that. So and I think My Girl is a very refreshing take on the music industry, because a lot of songs before that only talked about how devoted women were to their men and how blindly they loved their men, whereas this song is talking about a man who unapologetically loves his girl. And yes, if it were swapped and it were My Boy, I think a woman would sing it and it would still be popular as well. These Boots Are Made for Walkin' by Miss Nancy Sinatra is a song about a woman who will move on and be stronger without her man. And I think women in past decades, a lot of the time, they sing about heartbreak and how they can't go on without him and how they don't know what they're going to do. Whereas this song is refreshing because it's about getting up and being empowered and walking all over him at the end of the day and showing him that you are better without him. And I don't think the visual of the music video changes the meaning of the lyrics at all. If anything, the red flags in the back further enforce the message that she was seeing the red flags that she had missed, or she is seeing the red flags that she had missed previously. The song, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, is about a woman who loves the person that she's with, but needs to go and do her own thing and be separated from them. And I think that's a very universal feeling of having to separate to find yourself, but you don't necessarily want to. And the song both shows how going through heartbreak can change your perspective on love. And the song shows how she's more skeptical than ever before and how she does not know love at all. And the song Circle Game is about the circle of life and growing up and just how your dreams change and how like you can look back and appreciate them, but you shouldn't reminisce on it at all. And I think He's a good man, if you ask me. The singer talks about a very stereotypical man, a big, broad man, but he's intelligent and he's kind as well. And even though in the lyrics she implies that he doesn't bring home a lot of money, she describes a very loving man, and that can make her laugh. So, kind of the opposite of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend from the last unit, where she talks about the glitz and the glamour of finding a rich man. So it's kind of a new perspective on finding someone you love versus in earlier decades, in real life and in lyrics, just finding someone for financial reasons.